The slave master took Tom and dressed him well and fed him well and even gave him a little education. Gave him a long coat and a top hat and made all the other slaves look up to him. Then he used Tom to control them. The same strategy that was used in those days is used today by the same white man. He take a Negro, so-called Negro, and make him prominent, build him up, publicize him, make him a celebrity, and then he becomes a spokesman for Negroes and a Negro leader.
Snakewood Net Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, stay tuned, all that.
Can't say nothing these days. On my mama, I don't know what it is with this craze. They want to control how we behave. We got babies to save. On my mama, so if you're not aware, Snoop Dogg took his grandchild to the movies, and he was shocked, surprised, confused, and embarrassed, and perplexed at what he should say to his grandchild when a same-sex couple in a Buzz Lightyear movie had a child. And when I first heard about this, I heard about it from my peripheral, and I assumed he said something extremely derogatory, something disrespectful, something ignorant, because of the way it seemed everybody was talking about it. And then I was feeling kind of like proud of him, like, okay, at least Snoop ain't went all the way weird. But shortly thereafter, I heard the initial apology, and I was so disappointed. I still didn't even tap in. But this morning, I stumbled across some of the content. I kind of went down a rabbit hole. I don't know what he was apologizing for. He didn't say anything wrong. This is America's. I mean, we're humans, and Snoop is iconic. Snoop is allowed in the midst of the Mothers Against Drunk Driving campaign to promote rolling down the street, smoking endo, sipping on gin and juice. We saw in the intro the imagery of him senile his soul. Just remember who changed your mind, because when you start tripping, your ass is mine. That's the devil that's coming into the room, tending to him, changed his life. He's been professed, accepted the imagery of selling his soul. So it's like, I don't know why I get surprised when he steadily stands on absolutely nothing. And it makes me reflect on what Malcolm X has said long ago about us and these celebrities being pumped up in front of us as leaders. Now, Snoop went to the movies, cartoon designed for children. He was shocked, appalled, and he spoke about the experience. And I guess he got backlash because he offered an apology, and I'm so fucking confused. And what are you apologizing for? You had a natural, raw reaction to what you saw on the screen, as you should. You expressed it in America, freedom of speech. You are Snoop Dogg. You can smoke in an airplane on a commercial flight. I'm exaggerating, but you Snoop Dogg, but you can't speak your mind as to your moral values and your, with no further ado. Then they say Marlon Wayans reacted. He had some stuff to say. He's denying that this is him that made this statement. I don't know, but with no further ado, let's see what these cats have been up to.
Comedian actor Marlon Wayans takes to his Instagram to respond to the rumors that he addressed rapper Snoop Dogg for his homophobic remarks about the Disney film Lightyear.
See, it's what you see. They putting it everywhere.
Yeah.
I took my grandson to see, what was the movie with Buzz Lightyear?
Toy Story?
Not that one, but
the new Buzz. The Lightyear. I think it's called Lightyear.
Yeah, with Kiki Palmer's in that movie. So we watching it, and she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, shit. I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch the goddamn movie. Hey, man, watch the movie. They just said she had a baby. They both women's. How did she have a baby? So it's like, it fucked me. I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for. It threw me for a loop. I'm like, what part of the movie was this? These are kids that we have to show that at this age. Like,
that part.
They're going to ask questions.
Yeah.
They are going to ask. I don't have the answer.
Yeah.
The statement that the media claims Marlon said reads, "I'm tired of defending this nigga. I defended him on his criminal shit, the Gayle King situation, and I took heat for defending him online when he performed for Trump. But this crosses the line. Sooner or later, you just realize someone has issues. There ain't no Hollywood agenda to turn kids gay. That's the dumbest shit you've ever heard. Disney characters lie, steal, cheat, kill, poison, and everything. And don't nobody say it's an agenda to turn their kids into a piece of shit. I watched Snow White when I was a kid, and I ain't gave a bitch a poison apple yet. But as soon as a gay character pop up, it's an agenda. The agenda is to make your kids empathetic, not gay. White people acted the same way when black people started being on TV." Marlon took to his Instagram, saying he never
I'm so sick of blacks equating the experience of blacks with the experience of homosexuals.
made that statement towards Snoop Dogg. He writes, "People really running with this bullshit. I never said that Snoop Dogg is my bro. I'd never publicly smear him for an opinion. I never even heard what he said or if he said it. I'm watching these news outlets pick this up and I'm shaking my head. I do defend the LGBTQ as I defend all human rights. But Snoop and I beefing, y'all stop this fake news. If I'd had a problem with Brody, I'd handle it offline as two brothers. Now have a blessed day." Snoop Dogg responds to the LGBTQ backlash in a comment, saying he was caught off guard. "I was just caught off guard and had no answer for my grandsons. All my gay friends know what's up. They've been calling me with love. My bad for not knowing the answers for a 6-year-old. Teach me how to learn. I'm not perfect."
Man, damn all that, man. I don't get it, bro. I mean, this is the dude that waited till Suge Knight went to prison before he was comfortable dissing him in a song called Pimp Slap. There's no backbone. I don't know what he was apologizing for. What he said initially seemed just so genuine and so relatable. I mean, so many men, even women, can relate. I don't see how that has a place in a child's movie. Now, sometimes you can try your hardest to sound like someone and you can do it so good that it's kind of obvious it's not them. And that's kind of how that came across. They try a little too hard to come across sounding like Marlon Wayans, and they said, I ain't did this to a bitch. And then when you hear his actual response right after, that also sounds like Marlon, but it sounds like a more authentic Marlon. However, just for the sake of devil's advocate, what he said, I went through the criminal thing, the Gayle King thing, and he also said what was the third thing he mentioned? It was the most recent, the Trump, performing for Trump. I'm sure everybody can recall that. I didn't upload none of that. But for those that don't know, Snoop, he said the criminal thing. So this is why some might be suspicious that was actually Marlon, because this is one thing Snoop definitely went through.
As to defendant Brodus only, you are charged additionally in count 2 that as to count 1, the date of that offense is August 25th of this year, 1993. As to defendant Brodus only, as to count 2, you are further being charged in the indictment that on July 21st of this year, 1993, you were in possession of a firearm and that you had previously been convicted of a felony, to wit, possession for sale of drugs, pursuant to Health and Safety Code 11351.5. As to count 3 for Mr. Brodus only, it is further alleged that on July 2nd of this year, 1993, you you were also in possession of a firearm and that you had previously been convicted of a felony, again, the same felony, possession for sale of a controlled substance.
So if you want to go down the checklist, he definitely had some court issues. Then he said he stuck with him through the Gayle King thing. He not only did he go off on Gayle King, he apologized. Another time he apologized. And he called himself defending Kobe, his dead homie, and still bit his tongue and had the nerve to blame it on his mama. Oh, my mama.
Gayle King, out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that? I swear to God, we the worst. We the fucking worst. We expect more from you, Gayle. Don't you hang out with Oprah? Why y'all attacking us? We your people. You ain't coming after fucking Harvey Weinstein asking them dumb-ass questions. I get sick of y'all. I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call her one? Funky dog head bitch. How dare you try to tarnish my motherfucking homeboy's reputation, punk motherfucker? Respect the family and back off, bitch, before we come get you.
See, and then the celebrities are worship up to another celebrity too. Yeah, we all love Kobe. We forgave him. But how can you ever speak in that regards when anyone mentions a victim of what, I'm going to just leave it as it is. I don't understand. But in good old Snoop fashion, these propped up leaders who speak with so much passion, next thing you know, they taking it back. You know how it go.
Tops, hold up though, this big Snoop Dogg. Here's a message for the people that need to know. I'm a nonviolent person. When I said what I said, I spoke for the people who felt like Gayle was very disrespectful towards Kobe Bryant and his family.
Oh, you wasn't speaking from your heart for yourself? Now, that was on behalf of a whole bunch of other people, huh? You was saying we. You can't speak for nobody but yourself, sir. That's what Malcolm was trying to remind us, y'all. These people cannot speak for us. They go with the wind. The rich white people that have created these situations, they refuse to go against because they know that they can remove them out of those situations.
Now, with that being said, what I look like wants some harm to come to a 70-year-old woman.
At the moment, you look like someone's auntie, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. Not Uncle Snoop, you look like Auntie Snoopy.
I was raised way better than that. I didn't want no harm to come to her and didn't threaten her. All I did was said, check it out. You out of pocket for what you doing and we watching you. Have a little bit more respect for Vanessa, her baby.
That's not what you said. Had you said that, you would have received no backlash. No one would have cared or reacted, or they would have said, that makes sense. Even some 70-year-old women probably would have taken your side. But you got belligerent, disrespectful. You asked for permission, got no real permission, and then blamed it on we. You crazy.
And Kobe Bryant's legacy. Yeah.
His legacy, you just like we don't want America to erase their history or our combined history. Some people feel like Kobe, that's history. Facts are facts, bro. You can't get all emotional because facts come up about somebody.
But anyway, I'm going to do what I got to keep doing. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. We're very nonviolent. We just want to say that first and foremost. We speak from the heart. Some of you who have no heart don't understand that. But anyway, carry on and enjoy your day.
I don't know who the we that is referring to. But yeah, so if you go from that message, most of the things he spoke of, but it also makes sense that, if you want to get at Snoop, he could get at him in private. But some people do throw rocks, hide their hands. Some people do say things and have a change of heart. I can't attribute any of that to Marlon Wayans directly, but it was another thing in his actual statement, or in one of those statements where it was talking about ain't nobody, no agenda toward kids and all that, and Whoop, wop, wop. And on that note, I stumbled across this, bro, a couple of days ago, so I had to go grab it just to show y'all, because I believe there's definitely an agenda against boys, especially black boys, but I believe it transcends across color. And if you need any evidence, check this out. Oh, my mama, this is crazy.
Yep, it's y'all fault. It's what y'all wanted. This what y'all wanted. Red chill. I don't know who Baby Z's is. I don't know who Kid D's is. But y'all dead ass wrong. Y'all so wrong. I don't think God can make it right. This is too.
I don't understand how that's not considered ABUSE. On my mama. I don't know how, no other way to actually look at that for me personally. But yeah, who knows if Marlon Wayans actually said those things? Who knows? What we do know is Snoop ain't no leader or no voice for no people. He sway with the wind. And a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. We have to find our own principles, our own integrity, our own morals, and follow those, y'all. We can't let these steer us wrong. And there's nothing wrong with you feeling like this new world that we're living in, as a parent, a grandparent, that you should have the right and responsibility of explaining it to your child at your own pace. Disney or any other child production movie company does not have the right to bombard this new way of life on anyone's child. It is deplorable, it's disrespectful, it is downright despicable.
Yeah, we winning over here. Hitman DJs. Oh!
SPI, this that West Coast rider shit. Nigga, do you know who you riding with? We keep it gangsta on this side. West side, what you know about us? We use a knife and let the guns bust. Extra read about us. Go, we keep it gangsta on this side. West side, what you know about us? We use a knife and let the guns bust. Extra read about us.
I'm from the dirty South, nigga, Central CA, where your PD be hanging out with your DA. In the Chuck T's, Dickies, baby cuffs and creases. Bust big 380 slugs stuffed in pieces. Bandana on the antenna, and the rear view rolling with a blue steel blammer and a scanner. Before the po-pos ever catch me slipping, I'ma unload it, then slap that extra clip in. My music get niggas from the west to tripping. Yeah, some bang blood, but the rest is crippin'. Y'all don't understand where we draw these lines. While we throw up gang signs and just draw these nines. I'm a G to the bone, so I walk in that mode. Too easy to clone, cause I talk in that code. Extra. You can read all about the land, but be careful. You don't wanna test that texture.
Gangsta on this side, west side, what you know about us? We use a knife and let the guns bust. Extra read about us. Go, we keep it gangsta on this side, west side, what you know about us? We use a knife and let the guns bust. Extra read about us. G, Nick,
Career. Yeah, nigga, that's what it is. DPG unit, say it again. Motherfuckers wanna act like pits, try to get that grip, but when they slip, that's it, young grip. Listen, let me tell you something about the side that I come from. You punk motherfuckers trying to act like y'all want some. Dumb, diddy dumb, here I come. I walk up in the gangster party with my hand on my gun. Nigga said something to me, tried to get me hot. Now that's that same young nigga that shot. Back on the block, the word is cuz ain't right. I hate to lose, so I choose to take flight on sight. Get rich or die trying tonight. At the park getting sparked with my locos in spite of the light. I hit you up, I get you up, I'm on a mission to cruise. See my position is vicious, I'm giving gangster blues to you go.
Gangsta on this side, west side, what you know about us? We use a knife and let the guns bust. Extra read about us. Go, we keep it gangsta on this side, west side, what you know about us? We use a knife and let the guns bust. Extra read about us. G, Nick.
just as the slave master in that day used Tom, the house Negro, to keep the field Negroes in check, the same old slave master today has Negroes who are nothing but modern Uncle Toms, 20th century Uncle Toms, to keep you and me in check, keep us under control, keep us passive and peaceful and nonviolent. That's Tom making you nonviolent.
Snake Wood and that Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.